A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Blue Radio News at 1 p.m. My name is Agnetta Okwemba. National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula faces mounting pressure to resign or face legal action for allegedly defying a High Court ruling that declared the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition as the majority in Parliament. The court also deemed it unconstitutional for him to serve simultaneously as Speaker and leader of the Ford Kenya party. In response, activists have filed an application at the High Court in Nairobi seeking to have the Speaker jailed for 6 months for contempt of court. They argue that his continued service in both roles violates the court's ruling and renders parliamentary proceedings under his leadership as unlawful. At the same time, human rights activists in Nairobi are marching to the Ugandan embassy demanding the immediate release of Ugandan opposition leader Dr. Kizza Besigye. Besigye, a long-time critic of Yoweri Museveni, was abducted in Nairobi in November 2024 and has been detained in Uganda since, facing charges including treason and illegal possessions of firearms. Moving on, one Kenyan police officer who was part of the Multinational Security Support (MMS) mission in Haiti was killed during an operation in Ségur-Savienne. According to a statement by MSS Force Commander Geoffrey Otunge, said the officer died at Aspen Level 2 Hospital in Haiti. Moving on, the Director of Public Prosecutions has filed a cross appeal in the corruption case involving former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu and several co-accused, seeking to overturn their absolution money laundering charges. The prosecution pleaded that the trial court failed to properly evaluate the evidence which they believe demonstrated the accused's involvement in money laundering. They now want the appellate court to review the matter and impose appropriate legal penalties if a conviction is entered. On to business news. Kenya's national debt is on the decline with a drop in the debt to DGP ratio from 65.5% to 63.5%. This will be the first time in 2 decades Kenya's debt had declined by 2% to 10.93 trillion Kenyan shillings. Moving to sports, the Kenya Under-20 team is reporting to camp today for a mini camp from February 24th to 27th. Coach Salim Babu has named a large squad which will be trimmed during the camp. This camp is part of the team's preparations for the AFCON Under-20 tournament in Ivory Coast, set to run from April 26th to the 18th of May. Moving on, Real Madrid wants to keep Luka Modric, who turns 40 years in September, and are ready to offer the Croatian midfielder a new contract. He joined Madrid from Tottenham Hotspur in 2012 and won the Ballon d'Or in 2018 after leading Croatia to the final of the World Cup where they lost to France. That is all we had lined up for you on today's news bulletin. My name is Agnetta Okwemba.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.